What's up everybody, welcome back to another episode of me recollecting my classic Doctor Who character options action figures, and in today's video, technically speaking, you could argue this isn't me recollecting anymore. This is me collecting for the very first time the 2019 summer edition releases that B&M and character options have put together. So I've been a little bit quiet for the last week or so because I've been crazy busy at work and I've been crazy busy going around all my kind of local B&M stores to see if I can get hold of all these amazing sets that have come out. And I've almost, and I can say very almost, completed the set. There is just one set that has eluded me so far, but I will get my hands on that one at some point later on in the year, I hope. So, before we get to that part of the video, we have something even more exciting potentially. Now, many of you are probably aware that Big Finish released some very limited edition sets of the Doctor and Dalek. So all three variants, you've got the 8th Doctor, the War Doctor and the 7th Doctor before them, and they were limited to 150 per set. Now, these went up for sale on the Big Finish website and were sold out within about 25 minutes to about half an hour. So they went super quickly. And I can say that I was extremely lucky and very happy to be able to get hold of a collection of these sets from Big Finish. So, the first part of this video, I will be showing you just that. So here is the first one. This is the 8th Doctor and the Dalek Interrogator Prime, and this is the variant, as I mentioned, that Big Finish released just before they basically hit the stores in B&M. There are minor differences in these sets. For example, this particular one here, the Doctor has black shoes as opposed to kind of brown shoes, so there really isn't much difference there whatsoever, but you do get this glorious sticker on the front. So that is the 8th Doctor and Dalek set, followed by the War Doctor with Dalek Scientist, and the only variation in this one is the Dalek has kind of silver coloured slats, and that's all that kind of makes this one different. Obviously, again, the Big Finish sticker on there as well. And finally, we have the 7th Doctor and Axis Strike Squad Dalek, again, limited edition, Big Finish release, and this one is a variant with the Doctor because his jumper is a slightly different shade colour, so that's all that makes this one also genuine and unique. Okay, so there's actually quite a strange story that goes along with these sets, because when I originally kind of ordered these sets, there was a problem with my shipping address, and I for quite some time thought that I might have missed out the opportunity to get these extremely rare sets. Now, on eBay, these sets are going for absolutely ridiculous money. Like, I'm talking £200 per set. That's like £600 right here, which I will point out is definitely not worth doing, because yeah, they're variants, but they're not that like different. So I would advise, unless you're a rich person, there's no point. If you missed out on these, don't worry about it too much. Don't go and spend £600 on eBay, because you will probably be quite disappointed. I know that your bank balance certainly will be. I'm kind of assuming that my order hadn't gone through because the payment was even still pending on my bank account. So I was thinking, I've missed out on this opportunity to get these great sets. Now, yesterday I went to London and I was in Camden Market and I came across a stall that had some Doctor Who stuff, and I was very surprised to see not only was this person selling the new B&M sets, he was actually selling the Big Finish limited edition sets, and I was like, can this actually be real? So I kind of double checked and had a look at the sets, and they are legitimately, like, literally the ones. And this person was only selling these for 50 quid each, which is still inflated in price, if I'm honest. But don't forget, at this point in time, I didn't think I had any. So I thought, what is 150 quid? You know, I've got an opportunity here to get these sets. So again, here are the sets. We've also here got the 7th Doctor set. Now, you may notice that this particular set is missing its plunger, which was really bizarre when I first saw that. But the plunger is in there somewhere. It's just loose, which is a kind of a, you know, a bit of a shame. But it means that I have not only got the complete set mint sealed in its packaging, but I've also got the complete set again, which I will be opening and displaying. So I'm super glad to have been able to kind of double up. I was not expecting to do so, and now that I have, it's quite incredible. So for any of you that have missed out on these sets, let me just reiterate, it is not worth spending £500 or £600 to get hold of them. They're just simply not that unique, unless of course, like I said, you have loads of money, then that's fine, I guess. But the sets that are being released in B&M at the moment are practically the same, and they're only $19.99, so that's what I would kind of recommend you go ahead and do. But for the sake of this video, I'm extremely happy and glad to have got all of these Big Finish limited edition sets, all apart from the fact that one of them is slightly damaged, but we'll be able to remedy that when we open it. So once again, the War Doctor and Dalek Big Finish, the 8th Doctor Big Finish, 7th Doctor Big Finish, 8th Doctor again Big Finish, War Doctor again Big Finish, and finally of course the 7th Doctor there Big Finish. So let's just put these down. Okay, so that gets me on to the normal B&M releases. Now I'm going to pick these up at random here from behind me. So we have, first of all, another War Doctor and Dalek set, but of course this one is just the normal B&M release. If I just show you the difference with the stickers, basically, that's the red sticker and that's the gold embossed sticker. That's pretty much really the difference, apart from obviously the Dalek is slightly different, but that is your standard release. And alongside this one, I have yet another one. So one is going to be mint sealed in its packaging, the other will be opened, of course. And then we have two 8th Doctor and Dalek sets. Again, just your standard B&M release for £20. Really happy to have those in the collection as well. And then we have both 7th Doctor and Dalek sets here. Again, just your standard B&M release, which I will be opening one and displaying the other mint sealed in its packaging. And then we have the amazing Sontaran set, which includes Harry Sullivan, of course, and Lynx, and also Steyr. And of course I have this one twice because I will be opening one and keeping one sealed in its packaging. Now I do want to army build at some point these Sontarans, so I will certainly be doing that at some point as well, so be sure to check out later on videos to hopefully see where the army building is getting to. Now I just want to as well reiterate that these sets that B&M are selling, there are thousands of these, so you can literally go out and buy quite a few, army build them. It's kind of cool. So honestly, if you haven't managed to track any of these down in your B&M, you will be able to soon, because like literally there's just thousands and thousands of these sets being released. And then moving on, we have the Silver Nemesis set, or the 7th Doctor set. Again, two of those, one mint sealed in its packaging and the other one will be opened and being displayed in a collection. And of course, army building these Cybermen is going to be an absolute pleasure. I will certainly be doing that. I will probably look at buying at least another maybe 10 to have a massive army of Silver Nemesis Cybermen. So that's another video to definitely check out when I get round to getting this in a collection. And then we move on to the 4th Doctor and TARDIS from Sharda. There we have both of those. Again, one will be kept mint sealed in its packaging and the other will most certainly be opened, so I'm really happy to have got those. One of these, I think it is this one here, or is it this one? No, this one here. So the packaging is kind of a bit dented and a bit kind of scuffy, so that's going to be the one that's going to be opened, that's for sure. I cannot wait to get these open, and I will do another video of me kind of having them all opened and displayed so you can kind of see what they look like out of the packaging as well. And that gets me on to the very last set, which is the 5th Doctor and TARDIS from Caves of Androzani. And as you have probably guessed already, I have got two of those, and these are also mint sealed in their packaging, and I will certainly be opening up one of those bad boys and displaying it, and the other one of course will be being displayed in its packaging. So I've been pretty busy, as you can probably tell by this video. I have literally bought like the sets I wanted to buy. So the last set that I need to track down is the 2 Doctors set, so I must get hold of that at some point. Of course I need to buy 2 of those to complete the collection, and then I may potentially look at army building the Sontaran there as well, perhaps. We'll see how the money goes. But yeah, is it. That is my B&M kind of update video type thing, me recollecting and collecting my classic Doctor Who character options action figures as well. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment down below, let me know what B&M sets you've got so far, and let me know what B&M sets you think are the best. And let me know if you managed to get hold of those Big Finish like exclusive sets that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And if any of you want to know exactly where I got those from in Camden, comment down below and I will let you know. Until then, take care of yourselves and goodbye for now.